It's the NFL on EA Sports.
And we've got the two teams who met in Super Bowl 45. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers under the lights on Thursday night.
EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, or should I say Dean Olson, because tight end U doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs competing for Super Bowls, have a legitimate number one threat at the tight end position. It almost feels like if you don't have a tight end, your offense is missing a key piece. I know I'm biased, but at tight end U, man, we make no mistake about it. We think we are the most important position in football, and you're not going to convince me otherwise.
For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
There was a lot of questions surrounding Jordan Love. Was he the long-term answer in Green Bay following in the footsteps of the legendary Aaron Rodgers? And I think last year in his first season as a full-time starter, he certainly quieted a lot of those questions. He spent time early in his career watching from the sideline, and he wasted no time showing he's one of the top young quarterbacks in the entire league.
And it's a positive start, a gain of 5 to get things going. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Patrick Queen, the linebacker, they're on the tackle. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's a 2nd and 6. We'll go play action with Love. Now he takes off. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Love. He's got his man complete to Johnson.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Great job there by the defensive lineman. You can see, Mike, why he is one of the best interior players in the entire league, using his strength and his speed to get through into the backfield, take the running back down for a loss.
Receiver in motion, going right. A 2nd down throw for Love. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. Off the play fake. Here's Love. This is intercepted. Picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They are led by their quarterback, the future Hall of Famer Aaron Rodgers.
I had a coach tell me earlier in my career, Mike, specifically about the quarterback position. If you don't have fast feet, you better have a fast mind. And here we have a guy that has played a lot of games under center. He has seen a lot of football, and while he might not be as mobile, he might not have the arm strength to make all the throws he had earlier in his career, that experience behind center, that experience being in these moments before, man, having that quick mind, there's not a whole lot of defense is going to throw at him that he hasn't seen.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, Rodgers. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down. On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Rodgers now. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. They'll run here with Gainwell. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. On the ground, Gainwell. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. To the goal line and in. Pat Fryermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He knocks it through, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Hardman now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Packers offense ready to see the football for the second time. They had that pick on the opening drive. It led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Love to throw. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. On play action, Love. And that is incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Steelers offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. To throw is Rodgers. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Here's Gainwell. Crazy. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Off the play fake, Rodgers. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Rodgers. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondary's coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play. But next time, let's come away with the pick.
A run with Gainwell. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Here's Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. On 4th down, here's Cameron Johnston to punt for Pittsburgh. Nicole Hardman deep to return. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Packers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Here's Love. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Love. On a throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it's going to be 3rd down. Now Love. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
I think what stands out here, Mike, is there's a lot of guys in the league with the ball in their hands. They have great straight line speed. But it's the footwork. It's the ability to make you miss. That's what stands out about this guy, and you can see here on the big game.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Throwing on second down, Love. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Here's a 2nd and 12. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Good-looking drive rolls on. 18 more yards.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact...
Mike Tomlin wants the officials to get another look at it, so out comes the challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So a smart decision on the defensive side to use the challenge here. This winds up as an incomplete pass. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small, and oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Steelers' offense about ready to take over once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Johnson. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. Rodgers to throw. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Johnson. And they've got it. Going to pick up the first down there. Right around midfield. Another run here with Johnson. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll run it for the first time with Cordero Patterson. The speed on display. He's in. Cordero Patterson. Touchdown, Steelers.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers extend their advantage to 14-3. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Hardman now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Packers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Love to throw it on first down. Second and a yard. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
You know, anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. To throw is Love. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. He'll get this out to the left flat. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Here's Luck. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Here's Jacobs. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Micah Fitzpatrick up to make the stop. A second down throw for Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Throwing is Love. He's going to air this one out. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
Nothing scarier for a quarterback, Mike, than to seeing that ball popped up in the air. It feels like that ball is in the air for an eternity, and all you hope is that it just harmlessly falls to the ground, and fortunately for the offense, that's exactly what it did.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to get back at it. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, if you're going to run the ball in the middle of this defensive line, you better block the big man in the middle, Mike. What a great job not only defeating his blocks, but being able to penetrate enough to take the ball carrier down for a loss. That is a great play by the big man inside.
2nd and 11. On the ground, here comes Patterson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. From the gun, Rodgers. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
The Packers offense ready to take over once more. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. Now Love. This one is caught by Reed. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers in secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback. In this case, they're not so lucky. Not only do they not catch him off guard, they're not able to pick up any yards.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Back to throw is Love. A pass taken in by Johnson. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's Love to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he will have a Packers 1st down. They're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Love to throw. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Try it again here from the 7-yard line. Second down and goal. Love. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short. Put him down at the 1. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Jacobs. He slams it in there, and he is in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers move back to within 1. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's AARON. Working free downfield, it is Williams. That one good for 29.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Rodgers on 1st down. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
As you could probably imagine, Mike, this one really burns me. I mean, man, I wish my fellow tight ends catch every ball the entire game, but to be this open and not come down with it, I'm going to have to set a reminder. Next year at TEU, we're going to have to bring out some jugs machines.
And he's going to have a 1st down. They get into field goal range here at the 29. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. He'll get this out to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. That's to the big tight end, Freiermuth. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third down, 3 to go. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. He'll take it in at the goal line. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we have reached halftime, and it's a 4-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports studios and our halftime report. We got an excellent first half from the former MVP, Aaron Rodgers. He connected on a touchdown pass in that first half, and that's a big part of why his guys lead at the break.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half, about to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. A give, and here's Johnson. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. On the give, it's Johnson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
3rd down and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
Steelers getting ready to put this one away as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. A fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. Jordan Love and the rest of the Packer offense ready for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide. Oh. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On the handoff, it's Johnson. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Here's Love. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incompletely. Might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On comes the Packers punting team. They'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And that one's going to get shut down quickly. Tackle made at the 11-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Warren. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Third and 9. They'll run here with Patterson. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's a Steeler 1st down.
You can see the trust they have in this running back and the offensive line. You're facing a 3 and out. You're trying to extend this drive, turn around, hand it to the guy behind you, and let him do the rest.
1st and 10. Play fake. It's Rodgers. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Rodgers. A throw on the move is caught. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line.
The only way the quarterback has time to allow that receiver to go that far is if the big boys up front do their job. I mean, the protection was excellent. The quarterback had all the time in the world to let his wide receiver work open, and when you can pass protect like that, you're going to generate a lot of big plays.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Nixon on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down. In motion, Reed. Love to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
This is where you need to have short-term memory as an offense. Allowing that sack, clearly not ideal, but there's a lot of game left. They got to keep moving forward, and they can't let one sack now turn into a series of bad plays.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Third and long. Throwing is Love. Out wide, it's Dobbs. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
Here's Austin to return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The home team's offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Rodgers. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Now it's Johnson. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. They'll start really in field goal territory already, but they're looking for more. Offense got it 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Now Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good, that the contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. He's got his man complete to Johnson. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
Big-time conversion there on 3rd down. Finding yourself trailing at the moment, the last thing you want to do is waste this promising possession. Now, with that throw, they find themselves deep in their opponent's territory. They have to come away with the touchdown to try to cut into this deficit.
This one caught at the 4. He is in. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Here's Love to throw. And that is incomplete. Two-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come sideline and regroup.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Patterson now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Rodgers to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they have the first down. So they get the completion on 1st and 5. And now they'll set up 1st and 10. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. Rodgers. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. On the carry, it's Patterson. And this defense holds its ground. They stop him for no gain. And 4th down's coming up.
In these situations, Mike, you really just have 2 options. You can either try to force the issue and push the ball downfield, looking to get past the sticks, or the second option, which you saw here, try to catch the defense in pass mode, sneak a draw. In this case, they're ready for it. No gain, 4th down.
The Packers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw is Love. In trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Here's Love. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Second and a yard. A good play action with Love. There's that man again. Another catch. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That's on the former 2nd-round pick, Elton Jenkins. A 2nd down throw for Love. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
Here's Johnson. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Love. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon, and frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
A run here with Johnson. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Now Love. And he'll take it on in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete. They get the touchdown, take the lead, but it remains a one-point game. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Patterson now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Steelers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally, the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard. Throwing, Rodgers. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up 4th down.
So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Packers offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out there. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Love. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
You can see the quarterback here. He's saying, hey, man, my bad, my fault. He knew a better ball probably leads to a nice completion. That one got away from him a little bit too much and leads the receiver out of bounds.
The trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Love to throw. And that is incomplete. Packers set to kick this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Steelers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Play fake. It's Rodgers. Metcalf coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Here's Rodgers. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Again, it's Rodgers. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Rodgers going up top again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll run. Johnson. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. From the gun, Rodgers. A pass taken in by Johnson.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
So, after the field goal to take the lead, kicker is back out there to send this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Packers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with 1st and 10. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Love to throw on 1st and 10. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Third down, 3 to go. From the gun, it's Love. Now the punting unit will come on, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. The Steelers offense headed back to take over once more. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. The master of play action, Rodgers. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Second down, Rodgers. Catch made. That's Woods. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. 3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Packers offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's Love to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Now 2nd and inches. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. A 2nd down throw for Love. Working free downfield, it is Williams. It's a gain of 19 in the air. 1st down, Packers. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs. He's got space inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
I've always gone by the philosophy, Mike, that the pass sets up the run. And in these last 2 plays, that's exactly what happened. You hit them with the big pass, they adjust. You soften them up a little bit, you take advantage for the big gain on the ground.
They'll drop to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time. When you're around the ball on defense, good things are going to happen. And this is a great example. He's not able to secure the interception, but the next best thing is he gets his hand on the ball, and it falls harmlessly incomplete.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll go with Johnson. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up. They'll run with Jacobs. And the defense rallies to the ball, brings him down at the 5. It's 4th down. So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to grab a late lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So, after the field goal to take the lead, kicker is back out there to send this one away. Here's Gainwell to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Rodgers. 1st down throw there is incomplete. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's AARON. And Rodgers has done this long enough. Gives himself up at the end, but he's got a 1st down. Rodgers now. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd down. Now Rodgers. He'll find Woods. That one is caught.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. To throw is Rodgers. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So they decide to be aggressive there on 3rd down, Mike. Now the question is, do they maintain that aggressive style on 4th down, or do they decide to punt? It's going to be a really interesting play call here as it brings up 4th and short.
So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This a potential game winner. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's gotta have. Got the distance, and it's good! He knocks it through from long range. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. A good play action with Love. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st down. Now Love. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here we go. One final play. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And flags come out. That's batted down. It's incomplete, but it looked like early contact. Let's check the call. So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to win the game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. So it's a win here for the visiting Packers. This one went all the way down to the wire. The late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. As they come from behind, they may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.